Today we saw the first of the new sprint format days with the sprint shootout qualifying this morning and the 100km sprint race later in the afternoon. With no consequences to today's racing for tomorrow's Grand Prix, were the drivers risking it all? Let's take a look. Charles Leclerc topped the times in the sprint shootout to earn pole position for the sprint race ahead of Sergio Perez in P2 and Max Verstappen in P3. But it wasn't all smooth sailing for the Ferrari driver, as after setting his benchmark time in SQ3, he hit the barriers, damaging his front wing. Perez's lap time improved, but he couldn't match Leclerc's time, and Verstappen was struggling for grip on the new soft tyres. Early on in the session, we saw multiple yellow flags, but a red flag was waved after Logan Sargent crashed into the barriers at turn 15 after he had been somewhat distracted by the Ferraris. The red flag compromised a few drivers' laps, including Tsunoda, who was furious and very frustrated after having shown promising pace earlier in the weekend. Onto the sprint race, which got off to a thrilling start as Verstappen and Russell tussled for third position. After going side by side through the opening corners, some small contact between the drivers made Verstappen question how George could damage his car and keep his position, making his opinion heard over the radio. Leclerc held the lead as the safety car came out following more bad luck for Yuki Tsunoda as he hit the wall in turn 13, sending his tyre rolling down the hill and throwing debris all over the track. After trying to pit and head out, it became clear his damage was terminal, and that was his race over. As the sprint resumed, Verstappen made his way around Russell for third place, and Perez got into the DRS of Leclerc and overtook for the lead of the race. In the later laps, drivers further down the order were forced to pit after their soft tyres began to melt, in the words of Valtteri Bottas. Sergio Perez won the race to bring 8 points to Red Bull's championship charge, ahead of Leclerc in P2 and Verstappen in P3. The excitement continued post-race as Verstappen had firm words with Russell about their contact, which George blamed on having no grip. Do you agree? That's the first sprint of the season over. Let us know your thoughts on the new format in the comments, like the video, and make sure to subscribe to Apex for the latest in the F1 world.